As a young adult, we can all agree that the transition is tough. We get thrown into the real world as we get introduced to what and how adults do the things they do. And one of the most overwhelming concepts we get exposed to is how we should be handling taxes. In today's video, we'll be introducing a new series to the channel, which will dive into the world of taxes and start by discussing the foundations you need to know as a young adult. Taxes may seem intimidating, but with the right knowledge, you can confidently navigate this aspect of your financial life. So let's get into it. Before we jump into the details, let's start with the basics. You should understand that taxes are a way for the government to collect funds to provide essential services and infrastructure. Free healthcare in Canada is a prime example of this. As a young adult, you are likely to encounter two primary types of taxes: income tax and, depending on where you live, potentially sales tax or property tax. The first step in tackling your taxes is determining your filing status. You need to ask yourself, are you considered a dependent or an independent filer? This distinction affects which tax forms you need to use, such as the 1040 or 1040EZ. Make sure you understand your filing status and use the correct forms to avoid any complications. When it comes to tax filing, there is a significant difference between dependent and independent filers. Dependent filers are individuals who are claimed as dependents on another person's tax return, often relying on someone else such as a parent or guardian for financial support. They usually have age limits, lower income thresholds, limited standard deduction options, and certain restrictions on tax credits and deductions. On the other hand, independent filers are financially self-sufficient and not claimed as dependents on someone else's tax return. They can be of any age, have higher income thresholds, access to standard deduction, broader eligibility for tax credits and deductions, and are subject to different tax rates based on their income and the filing status. It's essential to keep in mind that tax laws can change, so staying informed and seeking professional advice is recommended to ensure accurate and up-to-date information for your specific tax situation. By knowing which category you fall into and staying informed about tax laws, you can make informed decisions when it comes to filing your taxes. Remember, seeking professional advice and staying updated on tax regulations will ensure that you navigate the tax system accurately and maximize your tax benefits. So in summary, understanding taxes can be challenging, but hopefully with the help of this new series, you'll be able to make this transition to adulthood a little easier.